Hi, Canuck. Jessica here. I'm really excited to go through your portfolio site right now. So first, we're just going to start off here on the landing page. I really like the changes that you've made since your first iteration of the site. I think this is a lot sleeker and is a lot more like your personality. Also, great use on a way more high quality photo for your banner there. And I like the way that you incorporated your Instagram, though I feel like you don't really have any context for anything about you, so maybe just giving me some copy here on the front just so I kind of know what your responsibilities are or what your job is, what kind of roles you play, because I don't really get that from this main landing page here. But I would recommend that you increase the size of your logo. It just is so small in contrast to your big header here, and it's beautifully designed, so I'd really like to see a bigger focus on that. As we scroll down the page, you can see there are a little bit of spacing issues. So right here you have kind of this big white negative space, and it's not really balanced evenly below. So either just fixing that so it's even on both sides, or bringing it in a little here, I think would be great. I really love your quote. I think it's strong. I think it could even be a little bigger to bring the eye to it a little more. Also, with some of your imagery here and here on the site, while I think they're really beautiful images, whether they're stock photos or not, that doesn't really matter. They're gorgeous. But I think it would benefit you to maybe just do something that is a little more relevant to you and your industry, as these aren't really descriptors and don't really feel super relevant to you in your role as a content strategist. Also, just some more spacing issues here, maybe bringing up Get in Touch a little, and just putting a little more copy. You were really heavy on the coffee thing on your last iteration of your site, so I think kind of including something a little charming like that would really go a long way. But again, really love the updates you've made. Again, some big spacing issues, and I see these are going to be your blog posts based on the format of your site. I don't know if you really want to incorporate those on this main landing page, especially not underneath your contact. So if you are going to leave that on that home page, maybe bringing it up a little. And then your footer just seems kind of out of whack. I'm not really sure what I'm subscribing to. I guess your blog, but it just doesn't really seem clear to me as a viewer. So maybe just making some adjustments there. Love that you copyrighted it with your name. You definitely did well in intellectual properties. Okay, so moving on to your portfolio section of your page. Again, I really like the scrolling feature. I like the way you've updated it, though just some minor spacing issues. I really love this gallery. It's really fun and interactive, and I think a good user experience. Though I'd love it if maybe when I clicked on these images, it gave me a little more detail about the project, or even linked me to maybe a blog post where you reflect on how you worked on said project, what your involvement was. And I think that because this is such a strong piece here on your site, I would really consider it putting it above the production section that you have here, only because the video doesn't autoplay, and so you kind of just have this weird freeze frame image going on. So maybe just dropping that below and letting this really feature on your portfolio, I think would be really great. And again, just fleshing it out with some more information, but I think you've really come a long way since your last iteration. And then I see you're going to have your blog posts here. Awesome. I would really consider, though, maybe adding a contact page. I see you have your social media handles here, but really at no point in your site have I gotten, from your perspective, really who you are and what you do, though I think you're headed in a great way with the layout to really put that information on there. So I would just recommend making some of those small changes, but overall I think you made a great improvement from your last site, and I'm really excited to see what your future iterations will look like. And if you ever need help maybe adapting from Wix and moving to Squarespace, as I found this month it to be really great for me, I'd be more than happy to sit down and help you out. So good luck, and really enjoyed your site. Thanks.